finally have the MT09 broke in, and I cannot wait to get this thing in power mode 1. We are going to go to a bike shop. I'm going to look at a couple things, maybe a different helmet, a couple sets of gloves, and hopefully an actual pair of boots instead of these riding shoes. We want to be as protected as we can be on the road. So let's get going. I can't tell you guys how excited I am to put this thing in mode 1. I have been riding it around in mode 3. We do have to get fuel because I did not fill up the other day. Excited to put this thing in mode 1. That little pull I did was in mode 3. It is in TTS mode 1 though. This bike is so torquey. I can't get over it. I love it. Still gonna be in mode 3 for a little bit. So the power modes go, it goes mode 4 cuts the power in half, mode 3 is about 70% power, mode 2 is in between 80 and 85, maybe a little more, and mode 1 is all the beans. Actually, while we're sitting at this light, let's change it into mode 2, and then we will go to traction control mode 2. So let's try that out. Alright, mode 2, here we go. love it. This is absolutely insane. And this isn't even mode 1, it's mode 2. And traction control 2. This will be a good test for the lift control. So let's let them go for a little bit and we'll give the lift control a test. I'm like a kid in a candy store. This thing is awesome. I can't wait to put it in mode 1. The highway is right up here, so we'll get it in mode 1 in a second. Also, whenever I switched it modes, the exhaust just keeps getting louder. Like, it's so sick. All right. Mode 1. Traction control. Woo, let's go. I have been saving this. Just come up and stay up. Oh my gosh. If I wasn't such a child and too excited, I could probably keep it all the way up going through 4th. That is insane. Torque on this thing is absolutely insane. Oh my gosh, I love this bike. Everyone was asking me about a windscreen, and I don't ride enough highway to really care about the wind. You know, every now and then I'll hop on the highway to get somewhere faster, but I'm more of a back road kind of person, so I don't really care for the windscreens. I don't really like the looks of any of them, so I am not going to put one on here. Another thing is, this freaking scroll wheel, it is, you'll go to press it in and sometimes it'll scroll down like 8 times. It's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly, but that and the fuel gauge are my only complaints about the bike. Other than that, I think this thing is absolutely perfect. And if you have any doubt in your mind that this bike isn't fast enough or torquey enough, you're crazy. If you're thinking about going to get one, I highly suggest it. This bike is absolutely amazing. I was in my head about the modes, because in all honesty, I didn't expect it to be that drastic from mode 4 to 3, and the power difference was insane just from 4 to 3. So from 3 to 1, that was also a massive difference, and I couldn't be happier with the torque and power of this thing. It is absolutely insane. That is nasty. What in the world? Also, another thing I guess like to mention is the steering stem lock. Like, it doesn't go far, but if you're getting a hyper naked, you should know that off the bat. But let's get off and take a look at the bike. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you do get a bike, you know the first thing you got to do is a tail tidy. Like, if you don't, what are you doing? Obviously the exhaust, it sounds so good. So my first oil change I did do by myself. I was gonna take it to the shop and have them do it, you know, tighten the chain, clean it, lube it, change the oil, check over all the bolts and whatnot. But I really didn't want to spend all that money whenever I could do it myself and learn more about the bike. The Sedici didn't really have anything in stock boot wise or anything, so I'll look online. But what they do have in there is a ZX10RR, and call me crazy, but I think they are the best looking super sport out there. The only other super sport I would consider is a V4, and they do have one in there, but they are so expensive, like dumb expensive. That is one of my goals, is to have a ZX10RR. So we'll put it back in mode 3, traction control mode 2. I honestly think the perfect mode to ride around, like city wise, or just for a nice cruise, is mode 3. Mode 3 or mode 2. I'm personally going to roll around in mode 3 unless I'm riding with buddies that want to go rip back roads. I'll put it in 2, maybe 1. One's for more like real nice twisties. I thought they were beeping at me. I was about to get off my bike. Alright, so I'm actually going to put it back in mode 1. I'm going to keep it in traction control mode 2. I'm going to see how it does on the back road in mode 1. That is so fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this thing. I will say, I think the power modes also make the clutch engagement different. Get a little gap, because there's a couple turns up here that are really good. This bike is freaking amazing. Whew. This thing in mode 1 is absolutely phenomenal. And this Dominator exhaust, the HP3, sounds so freaking good. I was supposed to have the gold levers this week, but shipping, I guess, messed up the dates, so they will be here Tuesday as of right now. So the front axle sliders and the frame sliders are coming with the levers. So I should have them by next Tuesday. If not, no biggie. I do want the levers because I ordered them a while ago. The next big project, I'm going to be epoxying my garage floor. Really turn this garage into like a workshop. So that'll be sick. And I freaking love this thing. And I cannot wait to go riding again.